Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you guys came over today to see another brand new video. If it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Lacey and I make videos all about what God is doing in my life. I could look back years from now and know that God was doing these amazing, huge, great things, and I was changing immensely as a person, but I could not pinpoint down a lot of things that were going on. I just knew that I was different. And so I thought I would do this social experiment where I documented every day for a year what God was doing in my life and just see how it would change me and where I would end up in a year. So I'm a week in. Yes, just 1 week. And let me tell you, I usually have more time to think about things that God is putting in my heart. And so this has been a little bit different because I have to make more time. I have to pray more. I have to talk to God more. I have to read more in the Word. Like I feel pulled in that direction. And so my observation at a week in is that the more that you are focusing, the more you will get pulled in, almost like quicksand. And I have to say, like, there are worse problems to have. So today was no exception. It was a regular kind of a day. We homeschooled, we did all the things. And earlier today, I went for a walk with my husband. He had worked from home today, and it was about 3:30, and he just looked bored. Y'all, does your husband stay at home and you're just like, are you okay? Do you need something to do? Because I got like 12 things. Is it just me? But so we go for a walk, right? I'm like, okay, like let's walk up a couple miles. Like we usually walk this path that is, 2 or 3 miles. And I thought, okay, like this will be great. So then my son wants to go, and then we decide to take the dog. Now, I have inherited a little dog about 2 months ago, and I really mean like inherited. So my mom lives with us, if you don't know. She moved in with her dog. Now, she actually got COVID a couple of months ago, and really bad, like was in the hospital. It was really, really bad. Praise the Lord, she has recovered. Everything is good. But this dog, ever since then, follows me around like just like a little puppy. And of course, we have to take the dog on the walk because, he can't go anywhere without me. And literally, y'all, he sleeps under the covers with me. Like I have to coerce him to eat food. I can't just put the food down. I have to like pet him, tell him he's good, and then he'll eat the food. And yeah, oh my goodness, he's spoiled. And then I love him so much. I never knew I would like a dog so much. So that gets me to my point. It was not all for nothing, I swear. So we're on this walk and we were talking about the sermon that we heard yesterday. It was a fill-in pastor, and he had this just kind of more charismatic tone to his sermon. And it was a little bit over the top, but it was still good. And he was talking about how dogs are and how they love, and their unconditional love. You leave for 5 minutes and they're still so happy to see you. All the things about dogs that you guys know. They run, they jump on you, they're so excited to see you all the time. They're so happy that you're feeding them, even though you just fed them, hours before that. They're like, oh my gosh, you remembered food again. I mean, he had all these really funny like quips about it. And we were talking about it because it was like, how come we as humans don't show that kind of love to our Creator? And last week I actually made a video about if Jesus was coming, like how would you act? And it made me think about having this like eagerness about God. And so I've been really like reflecting a lot about that and thinking a lot about what this eagerness looks like in my life and how to actively act that out and apply that to my daily life. But this was interesting because do we go to the Creator of the world with such love? Like, how do we love God? We go to him like a genie and say, hey, fix all this for me. Do we go to him like a father and just cry? I mean, like, how do we show love to him? And I think those two things are very important. Like, you should always go to God and ask for what you need, what you want. Like it says that in the Bible. You should go to him in your time of suffering and ask him to alleviate what's going on. You should do that. But how do we go to him to show love? If I was going to show love to the creator of the universe, how would I do that? And it made me think, like, dogs, they always show their love. Like, they're always excited. They have this, like, eagerness to get to you. I mean, my little dog, this little dog I inherited, will run so fast that he slides on the hardwood around things and circles. Like, he's that eager to get to me usually. And it's like, do we run after God like that, where you're like, I'm running so fast that like I'm gonna slide because I just have to get to you? I think, what am I doing myself to show love? How am I showing love? The interesting part about hearing this sermon was that a couple of days ago I had asked this question in a group, and I had said, like, how do y'all worship? Like, what does it look like for you? Because this is what it looks like for me. And everybody had some different kind of answers. And so I wonder if this love looks different for everyone. So I think tonight the message has more questions than answers, but I feel like that's okay. I think there's just gonna be some of those. And I really thought, how do we show love? Like, are we eager? Are we so excited to go to God and pray? Like, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. Like, feed me, feed me, feed me. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, you remembered to feed me again. You took care of me again. Like, how do we really truly show God love? I know I show a lot of love in worship, but I wonder if there's a difference too between showing love and worshiping the Lord. I don't necessarily think I have the answer to this question tonight. I wish I did, but I'm gonna just keep thinking about it. But I thought that I wanted to just put it out here in the universe and just see where it went. So I hope that this question gives you something to think about. How are we actively loving God? Because I feel like if it's really hard for us to love each other, and sometimes even in good relationships, it's really hard to show love. So how are we showing love to God? I am going to think about this more. I'm going to pray about this more. And hopefully I will have better answers later on. Thank you guys so much for coming over. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I will see you in another brand new video. Bye for now.